When you're really going through the ringer with your health and your vitality, maybe you've got a physical ailment or you've dealt with chronic pain, anything around your health, your vitality, your emotional health even, whatever it is, you're going to want to stick around and hear a little bit about this archangel who can directly help with that. And I'll give you a hint, I'm wearing his color. I'm wearing the color green. My name is Janika. I am an author, I'm a hypnotherapist, and I'm a psychic guide helping people live and share the story they're born to tell. And part of that is that I also work with the angels and I channel through messages from them. I work with clients. I'm always having archangels come in to detail certain aspects of their readings and give them information about their energy. It just felt really right to jump on here and start talking about a specific angel. If you are watching this video for the first time and you're like, well, I don't even know what angels are, what's the difference between an angel and an archangel, then you might want to head back. I did a video earlier about Angels Explained that gives a little bit of information on how we work with them and what they do. And in that video, I talked about how there's different ones that you'll call on for different things. And so today I really felt drawn to talk about Archangel Raphael. Now, I'm also wearing green, which is the color that Raphael is very well known for and typically comes and visits us in. But I think most importantly, at the moment in my own personal life, I have called on Raphael a couple of times, and specifically at the moment, we have family members going through some real scary health diagnosis and some challenging times around just health. I feel Archangel Raphael's presence around me a lot right now. This morning I woke up, I put green on, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I'm going to connect with Raphael. And then of course in my meditation I did, and I want to share about him and how I work with him and how you can work with him too. So Archangel Raphael, I've talked about health and healing and all of that. He's obviously the archangel of healing and miracles. That is what he is commonly known for. That is what people typically call on him for, to assist, to give grace, to give ease, and anything to do with the health matters. He's literally known as being almost the physician of archangels, and he's typically shown with that staff with the snake around it. I couldn't for the life of me remember what that was called, so some of you will have to let me know in the comments what it's called, but I have one here. So it's that staff with that snake on it. This is fluorite, this crystal. It's so cool. I love this piece. I hope I'm getting it in. That's what I'm describing when I'm talking about the staff. It's the symbol, it's the ancient, they're showing me the ancient Greek symbol for medicine, right? That's what he's usually shown with. And he's usually coming in that green color. He is shown in tarot or oracle cards or ancient text with that. I also have a little image of him here as well around that green color. And the angels, they don't really care what we call them and what we think they look like. They just do their thing anyway. But that is typically how he comes, in that energy, in the green color. The green color is also connected, as you all know, the heart chakra. I was going to say, as you all may likely know, the heart chakra. He comes in that color as well. And Raphael's name literally means God heals. That's what that name means. If you're dealing with health challenges, if you have physical discomfort, ailments, any concern about someone that you love who is going through those things, any emotional pain, anything that's just taking away from your vitality, then this Archangel Raphael is the one that you'd like to work with. And I can remember, like, one of my earliest memories of calling in Archangel Raphael was when I was, I don't know, teenager, young teen, and I had my time of the month. I was menstruating and I was in so much pain. I had really bad cramps, and I remember just sort of asking for this assistance, and just my soul kind of knew how to do it. And I remember seeing this green color come in, and it was almost like the pain and discomfort was being taken out of my body and leaving me through my feet and back into the earth. It was this real surreal feeling, but I do remember just that green color. It was so vibrant. Without knowing it, I was asking for healing and assistance from Raphael. And sure, there's been times when I've asked for that assistance and didn't get that healing feeling, but just in that moment, I remember so clearly that that green color came and that healing happened, and I felt a little bit of ease in my discomfort. Didn't happen with the birth of my children. I didn't get Raphael to visit me. Or maybe I did, but I wasn't aware of it. He's just reminding me that healing is multifaceted and it's not linear. Healing is not linear. So I just got corrected then. Anyway, back to it. I want to describe who he is. He comes in that green color, as I've shown you in the tarot card that I had. And then also me being who I am, I will sense him when I'm seeing a lot of green, like an unusual amount of green where I'm noticing, hey, this is all green around me. Like an example of this, when we bought the house that we're currently in, there was green walls, really vibrant green walls, and it's surrounded by bush. So I'm surrounded by greenery. And I'll often go for a walk in the bush and be talking about, wow, it's really green here. The grass is so green. And, you know, I've been pointed out, you talk a lot about greenery. And I'm like, at the moment, I've got Raphael around me a lot. And then my gifts started shifting and changing, and I started feeling physical ailments in people that I was reading. I started noticing that as I'm tapping into this green color and this green frequency, I'm also picking up on my clients like, hey, do you have an issue with your left hand? Are you experiencing pain in your left hand? Because I'm connecting with the color green. I know Raphael's here channeling and they're showing me your hand. And sure enough, they've got issues with a broken wrist that has been giving them pain for the last 2 years. It happens and it comes in all different ways, but I just wanted to mention that it's not always when you're sitting down in meditation asking for the help or the guidance from Raphael. Sometimes it's literally you'll be driving and you'll see 4 or 5 green cars go past, and then you'll maybe get some news about health, or you'll feel like you need to focus on your mental health or anything like that that connects it together. I don't pretend to know all of the ways that Archangel Raphael works, but they're just a couple of ways that he works with me and through me. I said through me as well because I'll often see him working through people, everyday people, doctors and nurses in the hospital, surrounded by Raphael's energy. He's working through them on the patients, even masseuse or any therapist, anyone that does healing work, heart chakra work, hand work, healing. That is also Raphael channeling through them to do that work. When I have a client come and they work in healthcare or work as a healer I've had, a healer that worked with children with disabilities and was a carer, and they had so much Archangel Raphael energy around them and wrapped around them because they're constantly giving through their heart. They're constantly doing that healing work, and it was really beautiful to see. And specifically in the hospital, I've had Archangel Raphael I've called on in really important times of need. I had my husband in the hospital for a surf accident. Second time having to go through that, but in the second time I was a little bit more tapped into how to invoke Archangel Raphael. And so while he was in his hospital bed, I did a meditation. I pulled him in and I put him around in that green light and felt that energy come through and really connected with it. And then sure enough, I had the doctors come in the couple moments later and say, he's clear to go. We had a look and all of his scans look abnormally like it's a miracle. He's fine. The surfing accident didn't do anything. That was another nod to me of being like, wow, there are some miracles that can happen through that healing energy. Now, some things that people don't know about Archangel Raphael is that he is also the Archangel of travel, governs travel and safe travels. If you're going on a trip or you are going on a vacation or going to a country that you don't usually go to, or even if you're heading down to the store and you're a bit worried about that tire that's been a bit finicky, then make sure you ask for Archangel Raphael to come with you and assist you on those travels. Close your eyes and picture yourself being wrapped in green and go with it. Also for your emotional health, if you are feeling like you need that little emotional pick-me-up in your relationships, even like just within yourself, if you need a little bit of self-love, there are archangels that are a little bit better for that. But if you're needing just that reset in that, then definitely your emotional health, I'm just getting told, is also connected to your immune system. So when you are full of anxiety or you're having a bit of a panic attack or you're feeling your emotional health is not optimal, then that's affecting your immune system and it's affecting your vitality and your health. Calling in Archangel Raphael to just come in and reset me back to my vitality, back to my state of frequency evenness so that I can be in that higher vibration. We want to bring our emotions back to that calm state so that we can be in that sense of peace and vitality. How do you call on Archangel Raphael? So he does all these amazing things. How do we call on Archangel Raphael to assist us or to assist the people that we love? Lots of different ways. The one that I'm going to share is just to do it through meditation and intention setting, just taking a couple of moments to really clarify that you're asking for that help and that you're open to receiving that help, and I'll teach you how to do that. So you might want to create a little space. You might want to have a green candle, bring in some of that green color. And if you don't have green, that's fine. A white will work. So a white tea candle, maybe you'll have some cards that have him on that. You can put them out. Any green crystals or clear quartz will work too, but green crystals. I love jade for this healing work, but any green or the white crystals will work. Bring them in, selenite, like any of that sort of clear protection, higher vibrational energy will bring in the archangels. So bring that in and then just get really centered. You might even put some heart chakra frequencies on. Spotify has some really great playlists, just something easy. Green noise. I love green noise. You can put that on, just really getting centered and focusing on your breath, focusing on the beat and the music, focusing on just being. And then just start thinking about an area in your life that you would like to bring this healing frequency into. It might be a specific spot in your body. It might be a specific relationship in your life, a specific issue that's really kind of got you going with your anxiety or your panic, anything that's bringing discomfort or disease. You want to bring in that healing energy to yourself, or if this is for someone else, thinking about that other person with love. And then you can say a statement like, Archangel Raphael, I call upon you to help heal and reset my vibrational body and reset me into optimal health and vibration and energy for my highest good. Anything like that. I ask that you direct your healing energy to this specific spot or a spot of greater good for the greatest good. Anything. There's so many different ways that you can say it. It'll be what resonates with your soul and how you usually communicate, but you can use mine that I just said then too, if that felt good for you. I call upon you to help heal and reset my vibrational body and cleanse my auric field for my highest good. Anything like that. It'll work. And then just listen to the music and focus on your breathing and sit there as long as you feel intuitively that you need to. It might be 2 minutes, might be 1 minute, might be 5, might be 10, whatever it is, you'll just feel when you're ready. When you're finished, make sure you give thanks. Say thank you with thanks, with gratitude, in thanks, in gratitude, anything like that, to Archangel Raphael specifically. And you might experience some really interesting things. You might also see that green color come through and wrap around you. You might see green flashes, like pops of light behind your eyes. If you're not a seer, then you might feel it. You might feel tingles on your skin. You might feel hot and cold. You might feel kind of sweaty all of a sudden. That's also energy. I definitely felt like that when I was kind of channeling in the middle of this video. And you might even feel like tingling in your hair, like anything. It really depends on you and your own gifts, but it differs from person to person. So really just make this about your own journey and how you connect with Archangel Raphael. And heck, he might come to you in the color red, I don't know. But yeah, this is just kind of how I work with him and how I experienced Archangel Raphael. And I felt like his presence was around today. I wanted to make this video. I would love to hear if you've had any experiences with Archangel Raphael before this video or after this video, anything like that. I love hearing your stories and hearing how you connect and if you resonate. So thank you so much for watching.